And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Go ahead and say it, Ed. Go Tigers!
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
You like that? You like that?
F it. Jamar's down there somewhere.
In the room, Saints select Marcus Davenport.
No!
Splash Brothers. Yeah.
It's playoff. Keep going, Brace.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Dun, 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 dun. Is that the intro?
Woo! What you talking about? Freaking go Tigers!
I didn't know what was happening. Okay.
Go
Tigers!
Freaking Tigers!
Yeah, we won.
What an atmosphere!
Hey,
Unreal.
we control our destiny.
We control our destiny.
We're losing to Bama.
We coming.
Probably.
I don't know. Bama ain't good.
Oh, come on, man. We're losing
Bama
to Bama.
might
Let me tell you some stats about Bama.
We're going to lose by 15 to Bama.
I mean, it's going to be a tough game, obviously.
Yeah.
But let me tell you some
I
stats
will
about
say
Bama.
I'm scared about not having Harold to spy Milroe, but you know who that means is going to spy him
Xavier.
probably?
No.
Number 30 from
Bring in
Jonesboro,
30.
Louisiana.
Or just put Witt on
Witt.
him and just do everything.
Hey, Witt might go top 10 next year in the draft. Witt's a mad man.
Dude, Alabama, listen to this. Everybody praises the board, right? Offensive guru.
Yeah.
Bama last year, offensive ranked in conference 8th. Bama ranked this year, offensive conference 8th.
Yeah. Take some time, man. He's using Saban's players.
Bama,
Saban's fault.
Bama, okay, using 7 players.
Yeah.
Defensive ranked last year, 2nd in the conference.
Yeah.
Defensive ranked this year,
All of Saban's guys left.
13th in the
Yeah.
conference.
Yeah.
This is the one that kills me right here, getting off the field on 3rd down, 15th in the conference.
Ooh.
There's only 16 teams at the conference.
Yeah.
Hell, where are we at? We got to be 14.
We're not good on that.
But I said
stat.
we got to be
that
there.
stat, 3rd down stat, and
We suck at 3rd down.
one more that we were bad at. Most of your others are a lot better than. I mean, we're just happy to be average after last year.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you, Bama's not that good.
I think they're going to beat us, though. I think they're going to beat us.
Ain't it at home?
It's home.
I don't care.
Dude, we're going to beat them by 20.
I just don't. I don't know. The only way they beat us is you just let Milroe run all over you.
I think he might. I just think there's just something. Bama's going to beat us. I've just said that all year. I've just felt that way.
I would feel better about A&M beating us than Bama.
I mean, because we're at A&M and everything.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if both do, though. I mean, I'm not. We won the game. I'm not sold on anything yet.
Last week told me all I need to know about Bama after getting beat by Vandy, and you should have lost to South Carolina at home the next week.
Yeah,
I mean, if that's not a wake up call, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not putting a lot of stock into what is happening this year. I think it's going to take DeBoer time to get everything going for him there and get comfortable with the SEC and adjusting to everything that way. Like I'm not just going to say DeBoer can't play in the can't coach in the SEC after year one.
SEC. I'm just saying they're just reality and they're just like all of us now.
Yeah, I mean, I never expected them to not be
They're human
like
now.
us. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I never expected them to be Bama of old.
But
It's Nick Saban.
No, yeah. I mean, yeah, Nick spoiled it for everybody, but like this is the Bama you're going to get. Like the LSU Bama games now aren't going to be like they were because Saban's not there. Like it's going to be a little different now.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be different, but I don't think that's meaning that, or the way that everybody has been talking for.
We're going to score on them at will.
Yeah,
Compared to we've never done that before.
We have the past couple years.
Well, JD was scoring on them.
Yeah, I mean, we've scored on them the past 5 years, probably.
Oh, not at 5. No,
Well,
God,
I mean, take away the
Ever
the
since
2020
after
year.
Burrow.
Yeah, after Burrow was
Since
not.
BK's been there, we've scored on them,
Yes.
and that's been against Saban. Like,
Yeah, in the back end of Saban, yes. But we went for 7-8 years where we couldn't.
yeah,
And that's no more.
That was.
Yeah.
But before Burrow, that was literally 6 years ago.
Yeah,
Like,
one year.
It's
yeah,
been a while.
With Burrow, we scored on his last year because his first year we did not.
But still, like we've been scoring on them for a while, and everybody's been scoring on them. Like
Yeah.
that ain't been the issue. It just ever since DeBoer's gotten there, it's always just been people are talking as if they're gonna fall from the high grace of Bama football way up here, But they've been talking like they're going to fall below the LSU's, below the Ole Misses.
No, they're just right there with us now.
But why would anybody expect differently?
Because Bama sucked before Saban got there.
Yeah.
They were horrible.
They did.
And there's a chance that they could get back to that.
I don't think so. I don't think they're going to drop that far.
Don't be surprised if they don't.
I don't think they're going to drop that far. Maybe for
I mean,
a year or two.
I don't think they're going to get down that far,
Yeah.
but they're about to get to where it's a 9-3, 10-2 type. I don't know. I don't see them winning a national championship anytime soon. And for Bama, will they handle that well? And will they just fire him and bring somebody else in? Because this is why they sucked so bad before Saban, because that's what they kept doing. Because they kept trying to chase the Bear Bryant, and they just fire somebody 34 years in. They bring another one in. They do the same thing again. So DeBoer doesn't get it. He doesn't give him a chance in year 3. He's gone. This is just the Bama way.
Yeah, and there's really no other way to compare this situation to anyone else.
No,
because no one's had a hold on the game like Nick Saban did.
No, and the problem is you can't have that hold on the game anymore.
you could think of USC early 2000. They won 2 championships, right? Or one in an appearance, maybe. Miami, maybe
they
won 2.
But it wasn't in a long. It was a 3-year span or so where they
and they ran that program so sketchy that no one expected it to last.
God no.
Nebraska in the 80s or something, weren't they good?
90s, yeah.
Yeah. So, but there's been no team that from 2009 to 2019 was at the top of the game, or 2020 they won a championship then.
But you can't
that was 12 years of dominance.
But Bama fans, you're not gonna get that through their heads.
No, you're not,
because they've had 2 coaches to do it.
You're not, but at the same time, for a just college football fan from the outside looking in, you should not expect them to continue to be Bama, and I don't think that anyone does, or continue to be the Bama that they used to be. But I think it's very realistic and fair to expect them to drop to an LSU of the world, and maybe even a Georgia of the world. Now Georgia don't look dominant.
You'll see this weekend. We'll see what Georgia's like.
Yeah, that's going to be a ball game.
It's going to be a ball game.
Wait.
And even
I think Kirby going to have them ready.
With Texas, on the other hand, Texas certainly, they're looking better this year. But
they're the most dominant team.
Do we expect Texas to have a hold on the SEC for the next 5 years?
No. But that would be the one team in the conference I think that would, just because of money. And
they could, but even then, what's the most Texas has ever won?
The Vince year,
they won one championship.
Colt McCoy, Vince Young. They had a little run there with Mac.
Yeah,
they
made 2 championships. They won one.
Yeah, they were
in a span of 6 years.
Right, but now,
and before Vince Young, anything?
No,
Campbell maybe back in the day.
But now with the college football, when Saban was dominant, he could do it the way college football was.
Yeah.
Now with college football, University of Texas can dominate because they have money and they have the state of Texas recruiting.
They do. It could happen.
It could. That would be the team that could do it on. That's the only team that I have any confidence in that can make a run like that.
Yeah, because I don't see it happening with Georgia like we thought.
Georgia
has already had their mini run.
They had their mini run, and they're going to still continue to have it.
They're going to continue to be good.
They're going to be Ohio State.
No, they're not going to be what we thought Bama was.
No. And
it seemed like they were going that way.
Yes.
It seemed like they were about to be Bama.
Until this portal crap. This portal crap slowed them down too. Because Kirby was just like Saban. He was 3 or 4 deep at every position. He was just getting them in there, and they're running. And now they're running. So
and vehicles had a lot to.
A lot of vehicles had a lot to do with it. Yeah. So no, but I'm not scared of the Bama game. I'll put it that way. I used to be terrified of it.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not scared of it anymore.
They're no longer immortal.
I feel like we can win.
I just feel like in most situations they're being written off a little too much, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, but it's because of the last week's performance. If they just went out and took care of South Carolina, it would be fine.
Just overall, though, from the second DeBoer was hired, it just feels like they've been talked about as they're going to take this drop from way up here to an average team now.
No,
I don't think they're going to be average. I think they're still going to be very good.
They're just normal.
Yeah, they're going to be a normal, very good SEC team who's probably top 10, 15 every year.
Yeah, they're just normal.
Yeah.
I would just be concerned though that you watch
how long does Bama fans and boosters stay okay with
and
that?
they're not going to be okay with it.
Yeah.
That's just they never were. This is why they were like that before Saban.
Spoiled.
Yeah, I mean, so it won't take long.
They're not like us where
we
don't just win.
We
you
go
know?
10-2, and most fans are okay.
Yeah, like because it is what it is.
It is,
you know?
You have perspective.
Yeah,
and they don't.
We're realistic a lot of the time.
Now, if I'm sitting there as a Bama fan, I am concerned if I'm watched other games like LSU went up and down the field on South Carolina, and my coach is an offensive guru with a quarterback that everybody's high on, and they struggled to score against South Carolina at home.
Yeah.
I mean, so like there are concerns.
They did everything they could to lose that game.
Everything they could. And if South Carolina had a heartbeat for a quarterback, they lose that game.
It's just something about that Bama offense, so I'm still going to give it time because running back wise, they don't have a guy in that room that feels like a Bama guy, and I don't think it ever will again.
I don't know tell you the name.
I don't think it ever will again. But receiver wise, we have a lot of reason to believe that they'll get back to.
But let me ask you this
what
though.
DeBoer had.
Let me ask you this though. I mean, with DeBoer, is a running back that big?
Important? No,
he didn't have it at Washington either.
Well, he had a guy who had 1,000 yards and
like
15 touchdowns.
Yeah, but I mean, he was getting one of them touchdowns.
Goal lines.
Yeah.
And I mean, but even then, I don't think Bama even has that one guy right now.
No,
they've just got a couple guys they're throwing out there.
They do not.
And receiving wise, they don't really have any guys besides Ryan Williams.
Other than Ryan Williams,
who is
they're
a
bad
freak.
Yeah, he got kind of slowed down Saturday.
Does he stayed?
I wondered.
Is he from Alabama?
No.
I think he's California, right?
Yeah.
Oh, bye.
Yeah,
he has no ties.
He's got no ties. My only thing too is the board better find a running back he likes because you got to do it both ways down here.
Yeah,
I mean, this is not Pac-12.
That could be one of the changes for sure. That could be one of the changes.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to make some adjustments on that. You're not slinging it all over the yard.
Yeah.
And
receiving wise, though, I think you can give him time to find his guys. He did it in Washington for years.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to, but it's just shocking that he doesn't have already some there.
And honestly, Milroe was not a guy to run his system. But he had no choice but to go with Milroe this year.
Yeah, when Milroe decided to stay, you had to play him.
Let him get his guy. Let him coach him his way. The same. Penix was his guy. Penix he brought with him from Indiana to Washington.
Yeah.
It was like that was his guy. Let him find his guy in high school, and then we'll see what happens.
Give it time.
Yeah. Like 4 years from now, he could have a guy on his third year.
Is to give it time.
Yeah, you got to get to 4 years.
I mean,
I don't even know. He might have recruited a guy that's sitting behind Milroe right now, and we don't know. Like,
I can't remember.
Or Julian Sayin, or did
flipped. I thought.
Did he go to Ohio State?
No, he lost the 5-star quarterback because he did go, I think, to Ohio State during the process last year. I'll
look it up
because Saban had him in. Saban left, and he pretty much.
Hey, we get Bryce
left.
Underwood next year.
Yeah.
Who's going to have to sit? That's going to make me nervous all year long.
I know. The most important guy in this recruiting class for LSU is Pickett. Pickett's the most important. He's more important than Underwood. If you don't get a safety in there like his caliber, it don't matter. You gotta get a safety in there. He is the most important guy.
That's our 13-minute intro.
Yeah,
this is episode 212? I forgot the number. Chance threw us off with that freaking that neck intro, huh? I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know what was happening.
What an atmosphere.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Clay, that would have been one.
That would have been the one for me to go to, huh? We were talking about it. We were talking about it. Overtime game.
I've talked to people that have been games for years, and they said that ranked right up there as one of the best.
That'd have been the one for me to go to,
and
huh?
the stars were out, too, man.
That'd have been the one.
That would have been the freaking one.
But I had a good time watching. That Ohio State game was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad I stayed home for that, even though I lost like $100 on it. Like,
what are they going to do with that rule change? I can't believe you admitted that.
Yeah.
Why would you admit that?
I'm more pissed off about the offensive pass interference thing. Me and Bill had a good 10-minute discussion at Sunday lunch about that. It does not make sense to me.
Yeah.
It does not.
I agree.
There's 22 seconds left. There was an incomplete pass on first down. It is second down. You go out there, you run this play, offensive pass interference, pass is completed, receiver stays in bounds, whatever. Okay. You threw the flag, offensive pass interference, which does what? It takes that 2nd and 10, makes it 2nd and 25, meaning that play never happened. But the second we put this ball down, we're running the clock. Why? The play didn't happen. Why does the clock run?
What was Bill's argument on it?
He was like, I don't know why they should do that. Like, there's no reason the play did not happen.
No.
If it's a holding.
If it happened, you wouldn't be running 2nd down again.
No. Or if there's an illegal formation. It's,
but my thing,
2nd and 10. It's 2nd and 10. Guy goes too many men in motion. Whatever. Moves it back to 2nd and 20. You don't start the clock. You don't start the clock.
No.
So why? Because the play never happened.
Right.
Why does the clock start? That makes no sense to me. And I mean, maybe there's something in the rule book that tells me why. But why does the clock start? And yes, I had a bet on Ohio State, so I wanted them to win. But still, why did the clock start?
Julian Sayin did go from Bama to Ohio State.
Yeah.
Now that I'm back in here.
Yeah, I just that just blew my mind. And yeah, Ohio State probably should have been understanding of the rules and everything in the situation. But still, in that moment, man, like whenever there's a penalty that just took away one of your big plays, you're not thinking, oh, we got to hurry to the line. Like you're thinking, oh, penalty, we get to reset. We need a bigger play here. Not, oh, let's hurry and snap the ball.
Yeah.
Like, that just threw off everything.
Bama did not sign a quarterback last year.
That's not good.
I got the portal.
So there's that.
That's not good.
I was talking about the freaking Ohio State penalty. It sucks.
Sorry, I had a parent just call me and said that his kid did not deserve to make the basketball team.
Okay.
So there's that.
Okay.
He said he came out. He wasn't sweaty as all the other boys. He ain't a basketball player. I said, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you cut him now?
Oh, he wasn't making it.
Mookie didn't catch that ball.
No, he wasn't going to make it.
Oh, okay.
Mookie didn't catch that.
Not even close. No, that was just a funny interaction. That was the complete opposite of what I thought the phone call was going to be.
Yeah.
You know, I thought it would be like, what you think? Coach said, Coach, I know he ain't no basketball player. I said, he sure ain't.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good weekend of football. Yeah, I would have loved to have been in that environment in Death Valley, but like I said, it was a great game there.
Man.
Penn State USC was awesome. Lot of good football. I had a good time watching most of the games. I mean, the Bama game was an awesome ending. I mean, just overall, it was a good football Saturday. Colorado was a great game at 1 a.m. as well. I had a great time watching that.
Yeah, I passed out. I couldn't stay asleep. I was like all energized at the LSU game, and then like an hour later, I was like, I just crashed.
Oh, no, I watched that whole thing.
I was so on a high. Oh, man, I paced the living room for, oh, God. Ooh, that made me nervous.
It was a good one.
Great.
It was a good one.
So the Sellers kid at the end, why didn't he just throw it to somebody to give a chance at the 2-point conversion?
I don't think he knew what was happening.
He threw
a punt.
I think he put in the 2-point conversion.
The 2-point conversion.
Sailed into the stands. I think he just put too much on it.
It
was an awful throw. Yeah, I think he just in the moment energy.
Got big to him.
Yeah, it just
got big on him.
Yeah, he didn't want to throw a pick, so he tried to throw it high.
Yeah,
I don't know. It was bad.
Who cares if you threw a pick? Give somebody a chance to catch it.
Yeah, it was bad.
Crazy.
But yeah, let's look at this weekend's slate for football.
2 back-to-backers.
We got 2 big ones. Everything else I don't think is very good.
SEC.
Friday, Florida State plays Duke. At Duke.
Off a bye.
Duke's a 3-point favorite.
I bet they are. Who isn't a favorite against Florida State?
Yeah, pretty crazy.
We need to get.
We
need what's his name on here?
Who?
The one that sucks Florida State off. Oh,
Danny Cannell.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. No, he don't just suck off Florida
ACC,
State.
right?
He sucks off anybody not named SEC.
That's right. I would love to have him talk to him.
I hate him so
me
much
too,
now.
Beyond him.
I loved him with Rosillo.
He was a good guy, man.
Loved him.
Yeah, he's such a doucher.
It feels like it's like really forced.
Yeah,
and that he's trying to do it because he's
over
not
the top
popular
now.
anymore.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't have a following like he used to.
Mm-mm.
He kind of found out that he was like a little irrelevant. That might be
might be gone.
Nope.
To the warning track.
Nope.
Too high. Polar Bear sucks.
Oregon plays at Purdue Friday night. That's a trap game. No one likes to go to Purdue. Purdue's bad though.
Purdue is
Purdue
really
is
bad.
horrible.
Yeah.
They're playing when?
Friday night.
Brom left that
Short week across the country.
Dude, I'm telling you,
that's kind of screwed up.
Did you see the records on the teams that are having to go? They're all losing.
All the away teams are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Miami won,
Penn State won,
and Penn State won.
which that's going east to west. So you kind of more.
I
adjusted.
want to know about the west to east on an early kickoff. Has that happened yet? Surely not.
I don't know if many early
Stanford
kickoffs.
played at
Notre Dame
Syracuse on like a.
I want
It was a
noon
Friday
kickoff.
night,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Stanford played at Notre Dame Saturday
But
morning.
that
wasn't it?
ain't ACC. They do that anyway.
No, yeah, I mean, it's still a freaking travel.
Ryan Walters
Who the crap is that?
He won't be there long.
He might have been gone there after
played
this
college
year.
football at Colorado from 04 to 08.
Where'd he come from?
Illinois DC.
Oh.
That's a good one.
That's
Good
that
job.
dude. They were good.
And then DC at Missouri for a couple years.
Why would you hire a DC at Purdue?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
go get somebody in there that runs a stupid offense.
His babysitter was Eric Bieniemy.
What a weird thing to put on your bio.
During his father's playing days, his babysitter was Eric Bieniemy.
Hey, you remember when he was talked about? Eric Bieniemy? Yeah. What a time.
Where's he at now?
What a time.
Yeah.
He's losing every game at UCLA now as OC. Congratulations, bud. You should have stayed at Kansas City and rode that freaking wagon till the wheels come off. You idiot.
Yeah, so he left Illinois second nationally in points 2022. Third in total defense, third in points per play, first in interceptions. That must have been with Witherspoon his
Had to
last
be.
year. Yeah.
Had to be.
I mean, that's
That was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. So last year he was 4-8 at Purdue, and then now he's 1-5. So I mean, it was a good hire at the time, but yeah.
Yeah. Just a bad
Oklahoma
program.
State at BYU Friday night. BYU still perfect, 6-0. Take BYU.
I like their coach.
Yeah.
I like listening to him
Also,
talk.
they have a Jew at quarterback.
Okay.
Did y'all not know that?
You told me about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Jew.
Make that make sense.
Jew at the Mormon school.
Does he have to go to the...
People are calling it BY Jew. Yeah.
How funny is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I love
Does he have-
college
does he have-
football. I love college football.
Did you see the cocksucker sign?
Which one?
The one where it said that I can't remember what it was, but you had to fill in the blank, and it was OSU.
Yes, I did see that.
Oh, yeah.
I laughed.
I did
too hard.
I
at
laughed
that.
at me too.
Way harder than I should have.
Yes, I completely
I
agree.
must admit.
Yeah. But yeah, BYU, Jew at quarterback, 6-0. I mean, that's just wild, man. That's wild.
Does he have to go on the
Does
trip?
he have to go? Yeah.
I mean,
Forced Mormon trip?
It's like it's a cult or something. No way.
Freaking NIL. Ruining everything.
Ruined his salvation.
BYU fans are pissed. Best season in years.
That boy's family's pissed.
freaking Jew.
Does he wear a yarmulke?
I do not know that.
Is he one of them kind of Jews?
Yeah, look him up.
Here it is. Jake Retzloff.
I do not see him wearing a yarmulke. He's a captain too, man.
That's-
He's gone too far.
That's Zach
That's
Wilson.
Zach
Hey, where's his? What school is his brother the quarterback at?
Utah. He's the backup at Utah.
He's the starter now at Utah.
Oh, Rising's done?
He's out for a long time. They said basically.
Yeah, he's
That's
back.
why he's getting that eighth. He's got an eighth
What's
year.
hurting now? Old age?
He hurt his leg.
Not only is BYU
It's time to go get a job, man.
Not only is BYU's quarterback a Jew, but he's the only one, and he's at the Mormon school. Like, what are the odds, man? What are the odds? The only Jew quarterback in college football.
Scroll up. Let me see him. Check him.
He's got the Star of David on his neck.
My new favorite quarterback.
This dude. This dude
What's his
right
last
here,
name?
Retzloff.
Yeah.
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 I might be pulling for BYU.
I'm
now.
a fan.
They got an electric atmosphere there in Provo. It gets rocking.
That's a pretty stadium. Like the scenery around it. Like it's pretty views.
I mean, they might run the table.
Utah's a pretty state from all
At
the pictures.
UCF, at Utah versus Kansas, at
Trap
Arizona
game right
State.
there. Arizona State.
Yeah.
They'll lose that one.
What is that? Is it 23rd? Is that a Saturday?
Got it. It's right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it is. So good. Yeah, Retzloff. Shout out him. What a guy. He's having a good year too,
You
right?
tip your cap to BYU. That's just a good athletic program in general. Like,
They,
they're always
it's
good.
very well ran.
Yeah, very well.
Every sport.
He's
Yeah.
their leading rusher with 184 yards.
That's interesting. Is it just a
184.
defensive struggle?
Well, then you've got 6 running backs next with 154, 136, 98, 93, 76,
Geez.
56.
They say we a committee.
And then the punter with 22.
A little fake.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with the
Ain't no little fake.
Sam Vander Haar. What a name.
What about Pokiawa Hawanga?
I can
Miles
tell you what he
Davis,
looks like.
He's blind. Sione
I can tell you what
Moa.
he looks like.
Enoch Nawahini.
Look at these.
Hinkley Ropati. Look at that, man. What a group.
Pull up a
I'm
freaking
pulling for them to
roster.
be the group of 5.
Half
team
of them ain't got
playoff.
pictures.
Oh, and Iamoa has got stats.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro, go up just a little.
Dude's name's Enoch. That's
Miles
a biblical
Davis
name.
does not look like a
No,
BYU guy.
Miles Davis looks like Miles Davis.
Holy cow!
Miles Davis looks like the guy that got in trouble for having sex on campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and videoed it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tabiano.
There's Jews in California. I know that sounded horrible, but still.
That's it. Shout out Jake Retzloff. Let's move on to Saturday. LSU.
Get him on the pod.
What are we doing?
We'll probably get very
Lose.
close to
It's
losing
gonna
this
be a
game.
very
2.5
close,
point game.
ugly game. It's Arkansas
Every year.
freaking year.
How
Arkansas.
cold's it going to be?
68 degrees, yeah.
And
It's always a chilly game. It won't be 30 like it was a couple years
the
ago. at
talent's
least.
always one-sided, but yet it's just Arkansas plays that game harder than they play any game of the year.
Our
And
only
they're
hope
coming
is,
off a bye.
Our only hope is that hopefully they use that game on Tennessee already.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Well, and then they blew the Oklahoma State game.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a good shot at sitting there at 5-1 right now,
Yeah.
easily.
That's our only hope. Let's just hope that they've already blew their load, you know?
What's Angevon thinking?
Well, he thinks they're going to lose every single game
Okay. So maybe we'll.
because he wants Pittman.
He wants
one
to
thing,
lose.
One thing on LSU, yeah, I think he's stuck with Pittman for another year. I think.
Oh, he
it's
knows
gonna-
he is.
Yeah. I'm so glad that Baker or Raymond, I don't know whose call it was. Yes, our safeties aren't great, but you know what? We're going to stick with these Gilbert and Ryan.
Try the young guys.
and just ride them
Yeah.
until we. Because I mean that
You don't
subbing
want-
in and out, trying that never
gonna fix
never
nothing.
gonna fix anything, man.
And not at that position.
No, and I was so happy. The
Running
second
back
half.
maybe, but that position you can't.
You can't. I was so glad to see. I mean, at least Gilbert and Ryan have experience, and they've been there. Like I was going, like, we just leave them out there and we'll see what we got with them. I mean, and it does help when your corners are actually can stand in front of somebody and guard them. So
Zy
that's
Alexander is a big help.
a huge help.
And that third down defense just looking better and better.
Better and better, and that pass
Put in
rush.
number 30 and see what happens.
He's coming.
I mean,
He's coming.
He's on the field, and I don't think they've gotten a first down.
He
since
is
he's
That,
out
hey,
coming.
that bastard is running around
Yeah,
fast.
very, very fast. Him and Witt are going to be running around really fast together next
That's
year.
gonna be
They are
Yeah.
going to be so much fun.
They are.
so
I'm ready
much
for
fun.
I'm ready to get on Twitter one day and just it's gonna be like a random person from like New York just watching LSU film. They're like, keep an eye out for the sturdy guy.
Yeah.
Tiger Droppings loves him.
Yeah, they're huge fans. of
Love him. Go. Have you been on Tiger Droppings lately?
No,
Just get on there and search his name.
Yeah.
if I ever go on there, I do.
They are thrilled with him right now.
I mean, he's doing what he's supposed to do when he's out there, man. It's awesome.
Yeah.
They just need to change his name to Jonesboro, not Houston.
Hey, you know, I'll think more about that the other night when we were talking about it. That's always been a thing because all those Katrina kids that went off to Houston, they always said that they were from Houston.
Yeah.
Like Carol Perkins. He's from New Orleans,
Yeah.
but they always say he's from Houston.
I don't think they ask. I think they just straight up
They
go
take
where
their
you
recruit-
went to
look it
high
up.
school at.
they take the recruiting profile
That's all
off
they
of
do.
24/7 or on
Yeah,
3. That's
from
what they do.
Summer Creek High School.
Houston, Texas.
That's all they're doing. 100%. That's why I can't even get really mad about
No,
it.
I can't. But it just
There was one announcer.
They're not going to ask them.
There was
kids.
one announcer that did throw in Jonesboro, and I'm trying to remember.
It might have been SEC Network or
I
something.
think it might have
Had to
been.
be. That's
South
done a deeper
Alabama.
dive.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's going to unfortunately always be Houston because of that.
Until
I
he,
think.
until
he just
says something.
Put it on there, yeah.
Right now, he's just happy to be on the field.
He's just happy.
Shohei Ohtani, 2 batters away.
He's just happy.
This-
to,
that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I I have never seen something like that.
You haven't seen that on Twitter?
Oh my God!
You haven't seen that on Twitter?
It would get me.
No.
Oh yeah, people are all on that crap. It's hilarious. Yeah, they're giving you updates of when he's coming to bat.
Oh, I'm pissed.
Yeah, it's not rigged, huh?
My night is absolutely ruined.
Yeah, have you not seen that on Twitter?
I have somehow not.
Dude, it is everywhere. Like people are like cropping it into like college football Saturdays, and they're just like Shohei in 12 hours. Yeah,
They have some signs on game day.
Yeah. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's very, very funny,
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
And that bastard's gonna hit this in, and now watch.
He's 2 batters away. Yeah, he's up.
He's 2 batters away. What he just told us.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he might not.
But he'll be up next.
Yeah.
the
One
next
batter,
inning.
yeah, he's on deck. Here
On
it
deck.
goes. Give me an update. On deck.
We
have a
LSU though. LSU
Oh, I'm upset.
on deck cam.
LSU. Nuss, what are we thinking? Feeling better?
I'm feeling a lot better. I felt like he grew up in that game a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, those throws were unbelievable. He made when we needed them, and more so. Not even the Aaron Anderson touchdown. That 4th and 7 to Mason Taylor on our own 35. I mean, that was ball game. If you don't complete that, that was a heck of a throw right there. I think we saw some of what we've been hearing for 3 years now, that he can get that gunslinger mentality. We did see some of that finally. We haven't seen really any of that. I don't agree with BK necessarily. I think the offensive line hurt him a little, and that's why he was throwing a lot of them. I felt like he was a little uncomfortable off the back foot and just like, get out of here.
He needs to, and that's just going to take time and more
Experience,
reps in SEC play. But every time there's any type of adversity when he's in the pocket,
he's dodging.
He takes 2 steps back and throws.
He's dodging,
and that's where we were talking about the Will Campbell no pressures thing.
Step up.
That was one of them where Will was. The pocket was perfect.
You just gotta
but Will's
use
bringing
it.
this guy outside, so Nuss just keeps dropping back, and then boom, he's there.
You're taught as an offensive tackle. If that guy wants to go upfield, you take his butt there because he's taking himself out the play.
Yeah.
That's
done.
your favorite thing to see as an offensive
Nuss
tackle.
was dropping so far back, that guy's getting back in the play.
Right. That's
Yeah.
right.
And that's what I told you Saturday. I said he has to step up in that pocket
He
right
does.
there. He's got
to.
to.
He's got to. And that's some.
He'll take a hit. I'm not worried about him.
No, he don't. He don't mind. Yeah, hits don't bother me.
You're talking about the gunslinger thing. There's good sides of the gunslinger stuff
And
as
there's
well.
bad stuff. Yeah.
There's good and there's bad. The good is the touchdown pass to Aaron Anderson at the end of the game.
Unbelievable.
Jaden Daniels don't throw that ball there.
No,
I'm not saying it's a knock on Jaden.
It's just
Jaden don't throw there because Jaden's too cautious.
We don't go to overtime with Jaden.
We destroy Ole Miss with Jaden.
We
But
won by 15.
but like Jaden in that situation, he ain't throwing
He's
that
not-
ball
no.
because in his mind he ain't open. He don't want to make a mistake.
he don't throw it to an open spot like us does.
Jaden's
No.
kind of like a perfectionist in my opinion. Garrett don't give a crap.
Yeah.
He just don't throw it.
Jaden's at the very, very cautious side. Nuss does not care. Joe Burrow's in the middle.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's what it
No,
is.
That's a good spot.
We've
Yeah,
had
yeah.
all 3 types. All 3
Because
extremes.
I don't think people realize when he releases that ball to Lacey to win the game, Lacey's not even in the end zone yet.
No.
Like, I mean,
Well, and you saw the camera. They called it. It was like a recap thing that they posted. Like before the play, Lacey said, "Give me 2-8."
Yes, give me 28 on me and throw it to me. If 28's on me.
He went and told
Yes, he
Nuss,
told Nuss
like,
that.
If he's on me, throw it up. I want one-on-one.
They left the huddle on the sideline, going to the field. He said, if 28's on me, throw it to me.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
and they did.
I did not see that.
That's the trust you got to have.
No, yeah. That's
That
exactly
tells you
right.
they have a relationship.
That does. That's, and I think Aaron
Which they-
Anderson's relationship with him has been really good. I never thought that.
Love Aaron Anderson.
I do too. everything he does,
Love
I like.
him. And you know what? Screw you, Saban. This is what happens because that bull crap he said last year on the freaking field after they beat us, he said you'd be playing more and doing more at Alabama.
Exactly.
Shove it.
Yeah, I agree.
Shove it.
Yeah.
Ask old boy from Captain Street that I forgot existed until 5 minutes
Law?
ago whenever I was forgot he was a
He's just a returner. That's all he is now.
Junior as a returner.
He was doing a lot of crap for them the past 2 years.
He ain't playing.
Wow, forgot
Ain't
about
touching it in the field.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
He'd be on the field right now for us.
He would. He'd be playing.
Interesting.
Because of injuries, but still.
Yeah,
Well,
he'd be.
The only bad thing
He'd be
is
like 5th.
we
probably
wouldn't have
for us.
Thomas right now.
Yeah, he'd be
because he would have took Thomas's spot.
Chance Williams like him some Xavier Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He catches a kickoff.
Yeah.
We ain't heard Peyton bitch all year about returning the kickoff halfway.
Nope.
Because I feel like every time he touches that ball, he's about to do something.
Yeah.
Feel a whole lot better about it.
Don't even have to sweat a punt return.
No, not a one. I don't even worry at it at all. I used
to. Just like, okay, let me go ahead and get on Twitter now.
Yeah, like I used to worry about it. Don't worry about it at all.
Yeah, we're good. Start
scrolling.
Like
our receivers, like, we haven't done anything spectacular. Like, Lacey's had a good year. Everybody else has been good. But everything just feels right.
Yeah,
there's just a feeling that you have with these guys.
It's a unit.
Yeah, like the Aaron Andersons, the
and
Xavier
the pieces
Thomases,
they've done.
C.J. Daniels.
Fit.
I mean,
the pieces they've added fit.
Yeah.
Then we're bringing in Trades.
Yeah,
Trades about to get more run.
Everything feels like what LSU should be in that unit now.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like
Aaron
we're
Anderson
getting back to what
senior?
we're supposed to be.
No, he's a junior.
Good. I want him another year.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, he should.
He's starting to progress to make some money.
He probably could play 2 more for us.
He'll
somehow.
be a good 2. I think he'll be.
He could probably play 2 more for us, huh?
He's
Somehow.
a true
junior.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a true.
We're losing Lacey.
And he was
Daniels,
after the COVID stuff,
and
so
Xavier.
you don't have one of them.
We're losing the Xavier, CJ, and
Lacey.
Yeah.
We got Chris Hilton though. He'll have another year.
Who's that? If I look at him one more time,
coming freshman?
If I look at him one more time on the sidelines with a freaking jersey, no pads on, I don't even show me anymore. And he's still ain't gonna play this week.
I don't want him. We don't need him.
I mean, at this point, like
we've never had him.
No.
We went Ole Miss last year with a different receiver out there.
Yes, he dropped that ball. That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, offensively though.
And then ever since it's been poor me, I'm hurting.
Offensively, we feel fine.
Still can't run the ball.
It was okay.
I will say
to run left
on this topic. Please God, on this topic, I will say, and I've listened to 100 shows this week. Just listen to LSU show. Nobody's gave me any credit. The unsung hero was freaking Josh Williams.
Yeah, he played fine.
The stats ain't gonna show it.
Yeah.
That dude ran hard.
Yeah.
He blocked really well back there.
Yeah.
He's the only one they trust back there in pass protection. He caught some balls for you in the like Josh did a lot of things that you just don't see if you're just watching it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was very proud of what he did.
The run game wasn't anything good.
And I'm not sure Durham's real healthy either.
It didn't feel like an issue though.
I still want Josh getting the bulk of the carries.
I absolutely, me too.
Regardless of health from Durham, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I don't think Durham's a 20 run a game guy or 15
right now. Maybe not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's that right now. He ain't got the body for it.
Shout out
as you can tell, he's
already
gotten hurt.
You can tell he gave it a whirl. I mean, he has 2 dislocated toes. So I mean,
I bet that hurts.
It has to hurt too. I mean, it got to. But I mean, that wasn't an issue. I didn't think at all.
No, it didn't. Like against USC, it was an issue. Against South Carolina, it felt like an
we
issue
play
until
USC.
Durham.
We play USC this week. Win by 30.
I agree. No, it
I mean,
sucks.
USC's playing fine.
Yeah, but we're
the
beating
Penn State
them.
game was good. Yeah, we should beat them.
We're beating them
I'm
though.
tired of we're peaking now. You know.
Well, I mean, it just shows you how good of a coaching staff you got, though.
Yeah,
3 years you've been there. I mean, they get better throughout the year every single
time.
Yeah, it's just something about the first of the year. Arguably the most weakest we thought would be D-line. I think they're playing great.
Well, we mentioned going into last week is Swinson healthy? He was healthy.
Oh my God, was he healthy?
Braden Swinson has made so much.
He was
money.
healthy, huh?
He's about to break Key's record for sacks. He
has made.
He was awesome.
Millions of dollars this year.
He was
probably.
awesome.
Unbelievable.
He won't be a first rounder. Probably won't be a second rounder.
No, but he's going to be
He'll be a third or fourth.
He's a
rounder,
rotational guy.
and
Probably
he'll have probably a decade-long career in the NFL.
And honestly, if he just continues to play like this,
and that's with no help around
the
him,
combine will be the decider for him, and he'll probably be fast.
Really fast.
Now you're being stereotypical because he went to Oregon, and you think all Oregon people are fast.
I know. I'm thinking every LSU pass rusher of the past 15 years.
I don't think he's a pass rusher.
What do you think he's going to be?
I think he's a 4-3 defensive end.
Well,
I think he's more of a true DN than a pass rusher.
You think he can hold up?
I think he can. I think he's got the weight for it.
I think he'll be more of your just traditional, Parsons, Bosa,
type,
Von Miller, Khalil Mack guy.
How much does he weigh?
Look it up.
Weight might not even be a factor. I just think
I'm thinking 260.
He looks bulky. Yeah.
I think he's though.
I think his hand has to be down.
I think he's 260,
6'4", 250.
God, he must wear a flight jacket or something. He looks way thicker than that.
Yeah, 6'4", 250.
Yeah, he's a stand-up.
But I just think Mingo, Arden Key.
Well, those guys were like 220.
Yeah, but that's what he plays like.
He plays that style, though. Yeah,
but
I
he's
agree.
physical too, though.
He is physical.
Yeah, that's a positive.
Yeah,
that's just another good thing for him.
Yeah,
I don't feel like he's Myles Garrett.
No,
like he's not that.
Mm-mm. Well, that's
your nobody's Myles Garrett.
No,
I didn't realize he's only
that's
250.
your Tyson Jackson, built wise, not style wise, but built wise.
He just looks heavier than that.
Yeah, and he's had injuries and stuff. What have the injuries been? Were they upper body?
One was upper.
So then maybe he did have some type of extra padding on or something. It's very possible.
One was some arm or shoulder. I can't remember what it was.
Just had a wrap on a shoulder.
Imagine if we had Guillory. How much that would do for our D line.
Bro's been pretty good though.
Bro's done really well.
Yeah.
And the Wisconsin dude,
Paez.
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to fill.
I like that they're rotating those guys.
Me too.
That way they can go balls to the wall for 2 or 3 plays,
and then get them out. Yeah.
Because that's what it's going to take for them right now.
Bro's going to be one of those 1 to 2 years. You're like, that's an LSU tackle.
Absolutely.
Like he just has the build. He has everything. Shout out to Brad Davis there, man. He's done well.
Go Tigers. Get the win. Make it happen.
Let's just get the win and get out of there.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. Miami versus Louisville at Louisville, 11 o'clock kickoff. Could be a little bit of a trap.
Sleeper game, yeah.
Could be a little bit of a trap. I think it slows the quarterback at Louisville, right?
Yes.
So
Slow?
Tyler. Shaw, something,
Same
whatever.
Thing.
Shuff.
Yeah, that's it.
How old is he?
Old.
I think he came with.
No, he's a Texas Tech guy. I just looked at that.
Okay.
I thought it said he was Oregon.
I thought Braun brought
Oregon,
somebody.
then Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Didn't Braun bring
I
somebody
think
with
the
him?
guy last year.
Okay.
I think he's already gone.
Okay.
But yeah, this could be a trap game. But Miami is coming off a bye, so you think that they're probably a little bit more prepared for this.
Hard to be trapped after a bye.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Cross country trip, bye. Now you're home, and you're almost trapped in California.
I wonder if they give every one of those that goes across the country a bye the next week.
Probably like London.
Like surely.
When you go to London, you come home.
Yeah.
You have a bye. Like the Bears are off this week. I would assume that they work some type of kink into that for at least this first year or
Does
two.
Penn State have a bye
No,
this week?
that'd have to be an every year thing, I think.
Maybe.
Does Penn State have a bye this week?
Let's see. I think so. I can't think of who they're
I
playing.
did not see them on the Big Ten schedule. A lot of Big Ten teams have byes this week, it looked like.
Penn State's off.
Yeah, they're off.
So that might be a thing.
It needs to be.
Yeah.
For
at least now, yeah.
I mean, for at least now.
Well, yeah, but
the travel ain't going to change in 3 years.
But
it's still the same distance.
Everything might change in 3 years.
That is true. They might just dissolve.
SEC and Big Ten's about to just say, screw y'all, we're going by ourselves.
Hey, Shohei just hit. He had a towering fly ball to right field that was caught by Starling Marte.
There we go.
Where's the update? Give me the update.
I didn't read that article. What all was happening there?
I didn't get to read it all.
Not a strong reader.
That's
if I see
video.
If I see something, I have to scroll. Except I did read the Josh Allen story the other day about Stephon Diggs before the Texans game. It took me about an hour and a half.
I didn't read that. That's why I just sent it to y'all because hoping maybe I was at work, so I couldn't read it.
I was hoping to get the cliff notes from you.
Well, I'm sorry I skipped that one.
Yeah,
dang it, Clay.
I was interested in it, but it was one of those deals. I don't know if I was going to be able to find it after I got home that night, so I just said maybe one of them will read it and talk about it. It's very interesting though that's coming out in the middle of the season though. Like, so it must be something.
I'm trying to say, are they trying to do?
They're trying to make it best
like the Big Ten ACC Challenge. Okay, that's what I was wondering if that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
Double-digit games that can be promoted and sold as standalone events, like the annual Big Ten ACC Basketball Challenge, and draw unique advertising dollars, are appealing to broadcast partners. So that would be awesome. Like if you week 3,
LSU plays Ohio State.
Week 3, LSU plays Ohio State.
Holy crap!
Bama plays Michigan. It's just every team from the Big Ten plays every team from the SEC.
USC plays Georgia.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
I just don't know.
Now, how do you broadcast that?
Yeah, I know exactly. Like,
now, and then do you try to split it?
It's got to be multiple weekends.
You got to split it from like weeks 2 to 4.
Yeah, it can't be.
So kind of like the basketball stuff. Is that what you just said a second ago?
Yeah.
That's what it says. Like the annual Big Ten ACC Challenge, and then Big 12 SEC does it
Which is
too,
one of my
right?
favorite things to watch Duke play in every year is the Big Ten one.
Yeah,
That's
when y'all
so
play
fun.
Michigan State.
Yeah, Big 12, SEC, and the ACC.
Or
and
Wisconsin
Big 10.
or something.
Yeah.
So that's always fun. It's
Man.
fun to see those different matchups, but hell, we're getting that enough as it is week 1.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they want this.
I don't see the athletic directors.
I don't either.
The conferences want it because it's money.
Yeah,
but Brian, I can guarantee you, Brian Kelly would say hell no now.
Yeah, I already got Clemson next opening week, and you go tell me I got to play Ohio State in week 3.
Why would you want to basically add a conference game?
Yeah, like I mean,
that would equate to nothing for your conference. All it could do is hurt you.
Yeah, there are a lot of hurdles.
It'll never happen.
Well, and the TV
contract
happen. Hurdles is the huge one.
Yep. How do you make that agreement? This one gets half. This one gets half.
Split it,
then Fox is going to be, or NBC's going to be pissed they don't get Michigan.
Yeah.
Y'all gave me Purdue versus Arkansas.
Yeah.
You know how come ESPN gets Michigan versus LSU?
I mean, ABC and CBS would fight for LSU Ohio State.
Give me
how do you
Rutgers versus Kentucky? I want that, baby. Give me
Fox,
that.
Fox Big Noon kickoff.
Give me that. That'd be awesome.
Rutgers Vandy.
No, Rutgers Kentucky. That's ugly football.
No, Rutgers South Carolina.
I mean, South Carolina could put up some points, maybe. Rutgers don't want to.
Rutgers don't. Is Shiano there still?
Heck
That's why they're winning.
Hell yeah.
Good That's why they're winning. I
Dude,
mean,
put him a statue out.
they have to name the stadium
him and Ray Rice. Ray Rice Field at Greg Schiano Stadium.
The McCourty brothers.
And what's his name?
The McCourty brothers.
The wheelchair dude.
Eric LeGrand.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
just paint a wheelchair on the field.
Does he?
I think
radio.
Radio.
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing that now.
Or stats or something. He does something for the school. But yeah, Miami Louisville could be an interesting one. Virginia at Clemson. Clemson's rolling, man.
Clemson's rolling. I'm not really sure they're playing, but they're rolling.
It hasn't been anything incredibly tough, but they're not making them close.
No, they're not.
I think Wake Forest took a 7-0 lead Saturday, and they won 49-14.
Yeah.
Virginia will get beat by 30 Saturday morning.
Probably. I mean, yeah, none of these games have been tough tests, but they've not made
them
tough.
They don't have any, do they, besides Miami?
At Pitt.
They don't have Pitt. Okay.
And at Vautech and versus Louisville, those could be sneaky. And then South Carolina. I mean, the rest of the way, it's nothing. They're not playing Miami.
So they'll play in the conference championship game.
Yeah. They're not playing like Miami or an Alabama or anything crazy, but
well, they did play Georgia.
Yeah, they did that. They already did that. And crap, if they played now, who knows?
I think it's slowed in the same way.
I don't think it'd be that bad. I think it could be closer.
Probably
in which it was close for that first half, but let's see, Nebraska, Indiana, man, all in on that game. That's gonna be awesome.
Just Google me, he said.
That's gonna be awesome. 11 a.m. kickoff in Bloomington.
Select Indiana's
What's game day? Is it
Texas,
not this?
Georgia, surely.
Yeah, Texas, Georgia.
Oh God, yeah.
Come on.
Texas'
first big game.
This is probably big noon kickoff.
No, second big game. They already beat.
Has to be.
It's Fox. Yeah.
I don't doubt that. I bet their crew's not there though.
Where would
I don't know
the
where
crew
their
be?
crew would be at.
It'd have to be there. There ain't
It's
a
gotta
better
be.
one.
Joel Klatt.
Everybody else is off.
And Gus. Yeah, it's got to be them.
Well, I'm talking about the game day crew.
No. Oh, wait, I'm talking about the big noon kickoff. Don't they do their own crew?
Yeah, Reggie Bush and them.
The Fox College game day crew. I'm talking about.
Fox College game day. What is
He's
that?
talking about the big noon kickoff game.
Yeah.
Y'all are talking about the same thing.
Yeah,
using
big noon
different
kickoff.
terminology.
Yeah.
You're
I thought
talking
you were
about
talking
Reggie Bush and them, Peyton, right?
Well, it's not Bush. It's Mark Ingram and.
That's him. Same guy. Same.
Yeah, okay.
Same
That's where I was confused about.
Same.
Black Heisman running back.
And
Yes.
the
Saints.
Brady
bad.
Quinn and
them.
Yeah.
Yes, and there's a coach.
Joel Klatt, Gus Edwards. I mean,
Yeah.
Gus.
But Joe Klatt's not on that crew.
No,
He's just
he just calls the games.
Yes. Right. Okay.
There's a coach on there. Urban Meyer.
Yeah,
Urban
Urban's
Meyer's
on there. Yeah.
I've never watched
That
it.
one.
I'm gambling at that time. I don't know.
That is true.
But that'll be a very good game. Indiana's legit. Did you say look at their schedule?
Yeah, I was seeing where
They're going to be 9-0 if they beat Nebraska. They got Washington, they got Michigan State, and they got Michigan. Could be 10-0 at Ohio State. It's going to be electric. Indiana's good, man. I love Indiana. Give me 6.5. Auburn, Missouri. Sneaky Auburn? Huh? No.
What do I always say? He's going to win one he's not supposed to.
At Mizzou. Mizzou's coming off a Or they played UMass.
At UMass.
Yeah.
Did you see the videos?
Crowd was nothing.
Well, not the crowd. They walked into their locker room. It looked like a high school locker room. It was bad. It was real bad. I don't know what they did had to make that deal.
Yeah.
But
they had to go to UMass. That's crazy.
UMass, man.
Yeah. They no telling how many years ago that was scheduled.
Athletic director must have had a buddy back then.
Had the buddy.
I'll throw you a bone if you let me marry your
stadium
ex-wife.
was so bad. God, it was
We got ranked Army playing East Carolina.
What did the Army coach say today on Pat McAfee about the Navy?
I did not
coach.
hear it.
Hold
Oh,
on,
good.
We got
good.
Let me
We got
find
military
it.
beef.
I think he said, "Does Navy even play football anymore?" Let's see. Hold on.
Yes. Give it to me.
Let's see. You keep talking.
I love watching Army. That's my team this year. I'm all in. They're just a very
they
very
still
fun
have
team.
a football program at that school.
Okay.
Hey, we might be playing Navy in the conference championship, and then, of course, for the Army-Navy game the next week, that you guys might be playing back-to-back games.
Do they still have a football program at
Oh! There we go. Military beef, baby. Love it.
I love it.
Love it. Give me Army by a million. Let's see. There's Rutgers playing UCLA. So UCLA, noon kickoff at Rutgers.
I want to know the results of that game.
Rutgers 4.5. You can bet it.
UCLA probably got there today.
Where does Vitamin go if this fails? Like, seriously.
When this fails.
Yeah, it's already failing. They're winning.
Back to the NFL. I don't know.
I'd like to say we've been on this since media day.
Yeah.
This is Pac-12 media or Big Ten media day.
They've had
their
some,
head coach went.
They had some close games.
We're from L.A. USC.
They almost lost to Hawaii.
It was a close one. I had a bet on them.
He said it was a close one.
Yeah. Offense isn't performing.
Offense isn't performing. It's almost like
former running back as a head coach.
It's almost like Benemy rode Patrick Mahomes. Imagine that.
But, I mean, look, the past 4 games. I mean, LSU, they scared us. They played Oregon kind of close. Penn State, that Penn State pulled away late.
So they're trending. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're peaking at the right time.
1-5, but they're trending.
They're going to be peaking at the right time.
I like it.
Who's their quarterback?
They're 18th in the Big Ten.
Yeah. It's this Garbers kid who's been there forever, right?
Who's garbage?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's his 4th year trying to play there. And he's
trying to.
Now he's 4 touchdowns and 9 picks. That's not Bieniemy's fault.
That's not Bieniemy's fault. No.
I mean, give him time, man.
He's an analyst in the NFL by next year.
Good.
I guarantee that's
might as well.
Going. Kansas City, by the way. He'll be.
Oh, yeah.
Guaranteed.
Maybe by divisional round. I mean,
they might bring him back.
Who knows? I saw Andy Reid say like something crazy about Juju today. Like he was like he just knows how to play football with Pat or something like that. He might just bring Bieniemy back. Bieniemy just knows how to coach.
Bring the whole crew back. Yeah. Why not?
Just run it back. Why not?
Tyreek, come on.
Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Wake Forest at 4-2. UConn. Why not? ULL at Coastal Carolina. 5-1 ULL. Only loss was to Tulane, right?
When does ULM play? That could be intriguing.
I'm assuming last game.
Probably the end of the year.
Yep, the 30th.
That sucks. They might have a few losses.
Oh, they got the Bobcats next week.
ULL does?
Mm-hmm. At the Bobcats.
Man, I wanted to go see my boy. They play at ULM this year. It's freaking Bama Day.
No shot.
Ain't going? 11 a.m.?
I texted him. I said, dude.
What time's the kickoff, though?
It's like, I don't know if it's been announced. Hold on. Go look right quick. I want to say it was, though. It was like afternoonish.
I know it ain't announced yet. They might have like an either-or option already out or something. Yeah. But if it's at 11, you could.
I'm all in.
Yeah. Because I'm sure there won't be any other good games that day.
If I'm not in bad.
South Carolina, Oklahoma at 11:45. Sure.
Man, God,
South Carolina might not score.
That's a weird game.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. What's the over and under on it?
Venables has to be starting to feel like some pressure, right?
Yeah, because he's the reason why they don't have quarterback play. Because he let him go.
40.5.
40.5.
Bama, Tennessee. What are we thinking?
Here we go. Nico better start balling out a little bit.
Yeah.
The offense is not looking good.
It's very weird what's happening.
It's called film, maybe.
I don't even know. I think just something with the play calling hasn't felt right. Like I've watched the past 2, like the Arkansas game. the entire time I'm watching, come on.
That was a weird
what's
game.
happening?
Yeah.
And then last week, I didn't watch as much of last week because it was on at the same time as Bama. Not Bama, LSU and the Ohio State game as well. So I had those two. Those are the only two games I watched. But yeah, it just feels like something's just changed with the play calling. Like they're not being as aggressive, and maybe it's just that they're getting into the SEC play and they're trying to, change up some stuff,
add wrinkles and stuff.
Yeah, and honestly, maybe they didn't want to bring out the best things against Arkansas and Florida. Maybe they didn't try to go all out. Now we saw against Oklahoma, they came out there, they looked awesome quick, and then they took the foot off the gas. And that was a much bigger game in Norman, like bigger environment.
Well, I mean, it's an inexperienced quarterback. Yeah. I mean, he's what 6 games under his belt.
Now at home versus Bama, big game.
Big game.
Maybe you see them switch and go back to what they had been doing, and throw in some new wrinkles, be aggressive. Should be a fun one.
If Tennessee wins,
what does that do for Bama?
Yeah. What is that locker room?
Yeah. I don't think Tennessee wins. I think Bama wins this one. It'd be tough, though.
But if Tennessee wins,
that
locker room might not be pretty.
Yeah.
That will be interesting because the crowd fan base won't be pretty.
No.
And then that locker room, it'll eventually get in that locker room.
That'll be an awesome atmosphere, though.
That game. Phenomenal atmosphere.
Yeah.
That would be one to go to if you were just wanting to go to an awesome game.
Rocky Top, Rocky Top.
But I have heard that stadium's not a good one to go to because, it's 102,000.
I've been there.
You've been in the stadium?
No, I haven't been in it. I've been outside of it.
Okay.
When I went to Knoxville in July, I just drove by. I could not find it. I literally stayed less than a mile from the stadium, couldn't see it.
Really?
Could not see it. I had to put in my GPS, where is the stadium?
Holy crap.
It was, because it's it's really hilly, and it's kind of built down and by a river type thing or something.
That's where the goalpost went.
Yeah, it's very, very weirdly built. But it's a nice. The campus is beautiful.
Yeah,
it really is.
And they built up around the stadium, having business areas.
They were actually doing construction when I was there, so
yeah.
I couldn't even drive by the stadium. I could be a block away. But yeah, it's a nice area overall. But yeah, I don't know. Parking would be terrible there, though. Yeah. I don't know. Where
I
you
couldn't
park.
imagine.
I don't know where you park. There ain't
a
lots.
stadium in the city.
There ain't
that sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah. I think Bama wins this game.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I would lean toward Bama.
It's two teams that need to win this game. It's been a
Bama
rough couple weeks.
Bama can't afford a third straight bad week.
They can't. There's no way they can play third.
No.
There's no way. But Tennessee's been bad really the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It's between Nico and Milroe, whoever balls out between one of them. I mean, if they let Milroe run, I think.
And Tennessee's got a sneaky good defense. They've played well all year for defense.
Somebody needs to tell Milroe, dude, you're not that great of a passer. Run the freaking ball. Run. I mean, that's what made the run last year.
Make people fear the run more so you can pass it.
Exactly. Yeah. He's trying to prove everybody wrong, prove scouts wrong. He's trying to throw it.
Yeah, he's trying to make some money.
Run the ball, dude.
Yeah. I'll take Bama, though, even though I would like for Tennessee to win that game.
Me too.
Just because I like Nico. And who else do they have to play tough?
Tennessee?
Georgia. At Georgia.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then at Vandy at the end of the year. Who knows?
What a random UTEP game.
Yeah. Homecoming, I'm guessing.
So.
Which I saw.
We don't have that.
Tech just got scheduled for Washington State next year.
Yeah. Come again?
Yeah.
LSU's not doing homecoming.
They don't have a
cakewalk.
They don't have a cakewalk.
It's an SEC homecoming.
It's going to be Vanderbilt, I think.
Oh God.
I think it is. Yeah.
Notre Dame at Georgia Tech. Interesting. Michigan, Illinois over under 43.5.
How the Illinois scored 60 points or whatever, 50 last week.
And play Purdue. That was the Purdue trap game.
DC hire.
Yeah.
I was about to say defensive minded head coach too.
Illinois hadn't scored that many in 2 or 3 games combined.
Illinois 3.5-point dog.
Is Bielema still there?
Oh yeah,
legend.
I mean, dude, he's gonna have this. He'll win. He'll probably go 9-3, 8-4,
yeah.
And I mean every year. That's what he is.
3.5-point dog. Illinois at home.
He'll give them some false hope every year.
I mean, Michigan can't throw the football.
No.
How do you?
I don't know how Michigan's a favorite.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
How are they a favorite?
I don't
They
know.
literally cannot throw a football. I think they're second to last in the country in throwing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Navy ranked playing Charlotte, 17-point favorite.
Navy plays football?
Yeah. Anything else? Nothing really at the 2:30. A lot of action. Tulane trying to keep it going against Rice. Colorado at Arizona at 3.
Arizona's kind of
USC at Maryland at 3. That's a big Big Ten battle.
so random.
There you go, Chance.
Who's that?
USC at Maryland, 3 o'clock.
Nah, it's not 11.
Not early enough.
That's noon kickoff Pacific time.
Yeah.
Not impressive at all.
Nope. A&M at Mississippi State. Mississippi State's been putting up fights, man.
I mean, the coach is offensive dude. He's
Just
gonna
give him time.
Yeah, he's got to get some guys.
Well,
there.
they've turned to their freshman quarterback. Now,
Yeah,
wearing number 0. And
I like
kinda,
that.
Yeah, he's kind of giving him some.
he gave a
some
spark
juice,
to
yeah.
him. Yeah.
Does he wear an arm sleeve?
Yes, I think he did.
Love it.
so.
I think
Yeah.
he
Love
did.
it. Love it. Love it.
Better than the Chapin kid. Ball State at Vandy. Why not? Georgia, Texas.
There's the big baby.
There he is. Man.
6:30.
Kick your feet up.
That's exactly right.
Throw it on the big screen. Texas 5-point favorite.
Let me.
What time is LSU?
It's freaking same time.
LSU plays. Literally, I have no idea who we're playing.
Arkansas.
Oh yeah,
Discussion.
we talked about it.
Yeah. An hour ago.
That feels like an 11 o'clock game.
Oh.
It generally is.
YouTube TV, please let it where I can split these two games, LSU and. When can we select this? I want to be able to select.
Go to Walmart.
They're both ESPN.
Go to Walmart. $80, $100. Buy you a TV. Plug it up. I'm telling you, man. You'll love it.
I mean, I should be able to switch. I should be able to select.
But
They're on the same network.
It'd be on a bigger TV, full screen. I'm telling you, it's the best.
I know.
It's the best.
Man, it's stressful not to be able to just put what I want.
I keep forgetting to call direct and cancel.
Still haven't canceled?
Still ain't cancel my direct.
I just need to know. I just need to know if I'm supposed to return my stuff.
They would tell you, or
Don't
send
get
you an
me.
email.
Don't get me fired up again, Peyton.
Okay, sorry.
Tell
It's
me
Texas,
to shove
it's
it.
Texas beating Georgia.
Shohei's due up in 6 batters. By the
Did
way.
they say that?
No, I swear to God, they saw it. Give me a hot line for MLB or Fox, whatever
Is
this
Texas
is.
beating Georgia? I think so.
I think Georgia
At Texas.
I think Georgia's going to give them a heck of a run for their money, and I think they win at the end.
You think Georgia wins?
I think Georgia wins.
5-point favorite.
I think Georgia wins.
Quinn's back. Quinn looked fine last
Quinn
week.
looked
Took
good.
him a quarter.
Yeah, he
but he
looked
got
good.
back.
I mean, Texas is the better team. They're the
Yeah.
best team in the country.
Yeah, probably.
Kirby's coming in there. He's pissed off.
Because he's
I don't know if it matters. I just don't. That
doubted.
offense just doesn't do it for me.
Well, I say that, and Beck threw for like 500 last week.
He played Mississippi State.
I know, but still. You throw for 450, you do in a conference game, you get my attention.
Yeah. There's just something about that offense that doesn't feel like it's going to work. Texas defense
Because
is
they
really
don't
good.
have a typical
They don't have
Georgia
names.
running back.
Well, I mean, ETN's there.
ETN's not a typical Georgia running back.
Oh, he's not physical, no. Well,
No.
that guy's the Robinson kid that they kind of spell in there.
Yeah.
But he's nothing incredible. He's the 240-pound physical kind of guy. Yeah.
ETN's brothers are kind of a disappointment.
Oh, dude, it's like LSU knew what they were doing whenever they didn't recruit them hard.
They're really their names are more weight than.
I mean, Travis was worth it.
Travis was yes.
He won like 2 national championships, right?
He was but he wasn't a bell cow at Clemson.
Yeah, I think that's just his play style though, and the offense.
I
at the
think
time.
it's both of their play styles. I mean, they're neither one's true running. They're
They're-
gadget backs.
Yeah, they're third down backs.
Yeah.
But I think Travis has absolutely he's lived up to the hype. I mean, he's already gotten the second contract in the NFL, I think, right?
Oh, yeah, he's probably on
Got
the second
to.
one.
Trevor's got one. He's got
yeah,
one.
because they were in the same.
Were they or the same year or year after?
I think Trevor went before. I mean, I
I
think
thought
ETN
they're
was
the same.
Yeah, they came out the same. They're the same class.
Had to have.
Yeah, because
Jacksonville
second round pick.
Yeah,
They both came out after they lost to us.
Yeah,
He's a first rounder, 25th.
Yeah, they were both first rounders.
Yeah, so that's right. Burrow was 2020. Yeah, so he does not have a contract yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
4th year of his rookie deal.
I don't know if he'll get a good.
He might
one.
not.
Yeah,
but I think he's been fine in the NFL.
I mean, I'm not saying they're bust.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they're not as good as they're hyped up to be.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't think Trevor, in my opinion, wasn't as hyped as Travis was. It was just more so
his brother. Travis
was so good. Trevor's probably going to be that good. But
yeah.
And then he went to the wrong program.
Yeah.
From the start. He should have never went to Florida.
Yeah. UCF at Iowa State.
Shohei's on deck.
Uh-oh.
We have
UCF at Iowa State, 14-point favorite. Iowa State's rocking and rolling, 6-0.
Matt Campbell.
Always. Kansas State at West Virginia. Trap game.
I don't.
No.
Peyton can't talk about West Virginia. Can't talk about Kansas State.
Cannot talk about Kansas
Did they
State.
beat Colorado?
Last second, yeah. Colorado had a big pick that brought it down, and then Kansas State hit like a 50-yard touchdown pass.
Screw Kansas State. I just can't do it.
Iowa at Michigan State. North Texas, Memphis, 5-1 battle.
I love
Kentucky,
seeing a
Florida.
balk.
SMU at Stanford. UNLV at Corvallis. Oh, that's a battle of my loves.
That's all day a balk.
Oh, I can't. What am I going to? It's on the CW. I can't. It don't even matter to me.
Can't even watch it.
I mean that one tears at my heart right there. It's hard to win at Corvallis, but it's my running Rebs. And then TCU Utah 9:30. Not watching that. I'll be going to bed. Jack Besh 700 yards. There you go.
He's like top 5 in the country in every touchdowns,
probably.
yards, everything.
I don't think I've seen TCU play football this year.
Sure haven't.
I watched them one of the midweek games. They played a Thursday nighter or something.
Yeah.
Speaking of midweek games, Tech plays on Tuesday again next week at home.
Good luck.
They're already joking on Twitter. Somebody was like,
"Who's going?"
Athletic department's gonna be very upset Tuesday.
Sean Fox. It was Sean Fox.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Like, because ain't nobody gonna show up for that, dude.
No, I'll be at the doghouse playing trivia.
Yeah. There'll be more people at the
Sports
doghouse.
trivia?
No. Actually, everything but sports. They do not do sports. The guy that hosts it does not do sports. He don't know sports. But
I would have come for that. That'd be fun.
Whenever I went, I thought it was going to be sports. It wasn't.
Oh.
No. But it's a very fun time. If you know anything.
You've been going about like 2 months now, huh?
Yeah, about mid-August. Every Tuesday.
I'm gonna get to go pretty soon. Finally, that football's over for me.
Over.
I just want to go.
You're probably going to go and just feel
hate
bored.
it. And
Movies
come home,
and stuff? Or?
No, not really.
Okay. All right.
It depends. It depends. Some, like last night, the first round gets picked by the 4th place the week before. So last night's first round was the Scary Movie franchise, which is it's been for October. It's been scary stuff themed. Like we had the Addams Family movies a couple weeks ago, and then the second round is just a random October-ish vibe. Like we did vampires one week. Last night was witches, and then the third round is just general knowledge. But it might be a movie question, it might be a little bit music, it might just be random history or just general knowledge.
I'd be horrible at that.
Yeah,
but that would be
I don't.
fun.
I don't feel.
I'll be terrible.
Yeah, I go with a good group.
Yeah.
We're good as a team. I don't offer a lot of hope, but it's a very fun time. And I get good food.
I want to go eat the food. That's what I want to do.
Good food.
Eat my paw calls dipped in buffalo sauce with steak fries and the extra side of buffalo sauce.
That's right.
That's what I want.
All right, that is it for this episode.
Go.
This ain't how it's supposed to be. It should be just you and me. I feel